right, it's that time again. It's test drive time in a 1966 Caprice. This car has a 327 in it. I want to take you down the road, point out any kind of flaws that I see with it running and driving. That way you know exactly what you're getting when you get here. Hey, if you don't mind, guys, please check out MapleMotors.com for availability of any of these cars and any of these videos that I make. We sell 30 to 40 a month, and we only stock 70 at the lot. So please check that website out, MapleMotors.com. For now, let's go for a ride. Kind of look around the interior before we take off. Door panel looks pretty new. The dash is nice and clean up under here. They just went ahead and put the cover on it, maybe to protect it. Headliner's in good shape. I'm gonna do a walk around video on this car. Please check it out. I'll link it to the end of this one. We'll go ahead and start her up. Starts right up. Horn works. It does have the wiper motor and the switch do work, but they do not have any wiper blades on the car. So I wanted to show you that was working. The heat does work in this. Blows out nice and hard. Couldn't get the radio to work. I played with it for a little bit. It is an older radio. Clock does not work. It's showing 99,000 miles. Of course, I can't stand behind that. It's a 66 model. You can't stand behind the mileage on that. I do believe the gas gauge works. As long as it's floating around when I go down the road, it should be working. Let's take off, guys. We got nice brand new seat belts in this car. Before we take off, I'm gonna put them on. Go ahead and crack my window. Checking everything over, making sure the car ain't steering by itself anywhere. We're going straight down the road, and the steering is nice on this thing. I mean, as soon as I turn, it turns. Let's check, see if this kickdown's hooked up. Kickdown's not hooked up. Look at that, throttle's stuck to the floor. We'll have to check that out. See what made that stick. I could have told you the kickdown wasn't hooked up. I was looking at it earlier before I took the video, and I noticed that the thing was sitting down right below the carburetor. Our speedometer was coming up. It is working. Our gas gauge is floating around, so the gas gauge does work as well. The brakes feel pretty good to be drum. Got through some of that heavy traffic onto a back road now. Whenever I get stopped, I'll check to see why the throttle hung up. Motor feels pretty good. Definitely every time I accelerate it, carburetor set up nice on this one. Like I said, our speedometer is working and it looks to be correct. We're only running about 35 right now. Very smooth driving car. Suspension's feeling nice. Hitting a lot of little bumps in the road. There's a couple right here. Just kind of easily going over them. No issues there. It's a good running and driving car. Let's check my turn signals. They're blinking on the dash here, so the lights are working. I can hear them clicking too. See if that throttle sticks. Yeah, it is. See how it's just sticking to the floor? Ah! I had to get it to come back up. I'm gonna pop the hood real quick and see what's going on here. All right, so I'm gonna pop the hood up, see what's going on here. This is the first time I've driven this car, guys. Yeah, there's our issue. It's hanging up top there. Where they got on it? Oh, there we go. I need to take that pin out and replace it. Try to spin it. I'll mess with it when we get back. Just be sure not to stomp it. All right, I'm sure it got a little flooded from where the... Yeah, so give it a little bit of gas. Start it right up. All right. Put my seatbelt back on. Yeah, to have an old classic, guys, that's another question I want to answer for y'all. I get calls all the time. You got to have a little bit of ability to work on a vehicle, just to be a little bit mechanically inclined. They're very simple machines. They're not all computerized like the new modern ones. And I was going to get ready and tell you that the blinker is working on the right turn signal, so. And if you ever get in a position where the throttle does get stuck on any of these old cars, just kind of do what I did. Turn the ignition off, put it in neutral, come to a stop, check it out. Don't panic. When you panic, when you get in trouble, you end up in a ditch. But this car overall, other than that little pin getting stuck on the carburetor, it's running and driving great. And I'm gonna have that issue fixed anyways. That's a scary moment, especially if you're in the middle of traffic trying to pass somebody and your throttle's on. Shout, squirrel. I don't want to kill you. Eventful test drive. This car does feel good though. It sounds good. Steering's very smooth. There's a big bump in the road right there we just went over. You could hardly even tell the car moved. Head on up in this driveway here. When I get back, we'll continue on the ride. It drives very good. So the only thing I need to fix is that little hang up on the carburetor. Just get a different pin and put in it mainly. And it won't do that anymore. So before we left, I went ahead and did a walk around video pointing out any of the flaws on the outside of the car. So I want you to check it out if you're interested in buying this one. I've also got 100 detailed pictures on my website. If you want to check it out, and the undercarriage and everything. I know y'all seen the video where I drove over the camera, but we're all family. My uncle gets on the ground and takes 100 detailed pictures of underneath. So if he sees any kind of flaws, he'll zoom in on it, take the picture, and then it's all uploaded onto our website. Also, if you jump on there, you can get financing information. There's also transportation. We got wheels and tires on there. There's parts. There's a big parts section. So check that out. got to go through the drive-through over here. What's going on?
What in the world is this?
It's a Caprice.
What?
It's a Caprice.
A Caprice?
Yeah.
That is ginormous.
I know, it's huge. It's like driving a boat. Floats down the road.
It's in good shape.
Yeah, it's a pretty car. I like it. Later. All right, pulling out of the bank now. Run some errands for the lot. I figured I'd go ahead and do my videos. Like it's trying to sprinkle on me now. Too bad I don't have any wiper blades. We're gonna go ahead and head back to the lot now. That way I don't get caught in any storms. Hope this video helped y'all out. This is a great running and driving car here. So yeah, the car's nice and smooth, nice and quiet. Steering's tight, brakes feel good, accelerator feels good. Hopefully that sticking of the throttle didn't scare you. Like I said, that's an easy fix. I'll have that fixed as soon as we get back. Looks like majority of our gauges work. The only two we actually have is the speedometer and the gas gauge. The clock doesn't work. Of course, the radio doesn't work. The heat does. I can still feel the heat. That's why I have the window cracked. It's 70 degrees here in Tennessee right now. Supposed to be winter. But it's getting ready to rain, so I made it back to the lot just in time. You can see the little sprinkles on the windshield. And some black clouds off in the distance. Appreciate y'all watching. If you don't mind, hit that subscribe button. I post videos like this every single day. You can also check out all of my inventory at MapleMotors.com. We update it once a week. 100 detailed pictures, financing information, and shipping information on all the vehicles will be located at MapleMotors.com, or you can just give us a call, 615-822-4444. I appreciate y'all watching, and thanks again, guys.